Multiple sources tell CBS News that employees from the White House's Department of Government Efficiency have entered the office of the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, otherwise known as NOAA. As a reminder, Elon Musk's team at DOGE has been tasked with finding ways to trim federal spending. This latest move has some Democrats fearing the nation's top weather agency will be next. Former NOAA officials tell CBS News that current employees should expect a 50% reduction in staff at the agency, along with budget cuts of roughly 30%. Let's bring in CBS News environmental correspondent David Schechter for more on this. So, David, what does NOAA do, and what are you hearing about the Trump administration's plans for the agency?
Lindsay, NOAA is a premier science organization. They issue our weather alerts through the National Weather Service, tell us when hurricanes are coming. They are a leader on climate science, understanding what's happening with our atmosphere, and they understand the health of the ocean. So they're doing a lot of very important science. And as you just mentioned, that is exactly what we heard, that DOGE people under the authority of Elon Musk had entered the NOAA headquarters this week. They went in, they told employees they're going to expect a 50% cut in that workforce, and they should expect a 30% cut in the size of the budget there. We've also heard from sources at the National Weather Service that were told to submit names of people who had been hired in the last year, presumably so those people could be fired.
Can NOAA survive cuts like that?
Well, NOAA has 12,000 employees. 6,000 of them are scientists and engineers. So the intention stated in Project 2025, which has been this pretty accurate roadmap for what's happening inside the Trump administration, is to break up NOAA. Cutting that many people obviously is a down payment on breaking up NOAA. It's difficult to do all the science that we were just talking about if you have half the staff or even less.
What will this all mean for monitoring the changing weather conditions and potential impacts of climate change?
I think for climate, there's a lot of real practical implications of NOAA, understanding the severity of the problem, obviously, but they forecast financial risks so that insurance companies know what to expect from the risks of climate change. Farmers use that information for the best time to plant their crops so they can they can plant them in sort of a sweet spot as the climate and the weather change. As for weather, we're talking about life-saving products. Are we going to be ending emergency alerts that have been so important to saving people's lives? Or are we going to hand that over to private companies? Are they going to want to be pushing the button to tell us that there's an alert to our entire community or face any repercussions if they get that wrong? There's a lot of really complicated, thorny questions in there.
All right. And also, we know that the president took to Truth Social to say he will be signing an executive order ending the Biden administration's push to switch over to paper straws. Why is he doing this?
Well, plastic is made from oil. Trump's campaign was funded heavily by oil and gas corporations. Right now, in his administration, the EPA will now be staffed by a lot of leading oil and gas and plastic industry leaders. The straw is a very strong symbol, has been a strong symbol of change. There's been a lot of effort to get straws out of our waste system that have been successful, and to take back that symbol of the straw and say plastic is back sends a strong message that we are undoing the progress that has been made to keep plastic out of our system.
David Schechter, thank you.